Welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Okay, so... this would not prevent out-of-bounds read when the packet is not null terminated and could therefore still result in a crash. Avoid a read access violation rather than a stack buffer overflow. strnlen. Well, let me look in NetPacket. NetPacket CPP. Let's see how many. So before it was a memcopy. No, that's not the right place. We did touch some function down here. This. So basically there was a file named maxpath. Okay, let's see how many maxpath thingies there are in here. Okay, just these two. Let's search for, I don't know, for char. Well, that's a bit too broad, I guess. But like here we have a text buffer, disconnect chat message. Here we have another message. Here we have str copy. Add file command. Argument data type white char. What is this? Read game message argument from packet. What the hell is that? Integer, real, boolean, IDs, pixel, timestamp, white char. Okay. Okay, maybe there are not so many things that write chars, write strings, I mean, and read strings. Char. So here we have a chat message. Here. Yeah, copy. Yeah. There are a few messages that read that expect null terminated strings. So I think what we need to do is expect null terminated strings. So I think what we need to do is always null terminate incoming packet data to guarantee that no malicious sender can send non-zero terminated data. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I started preparing here in the last session. So this one will zero out all the rest. NetPacket. Message. Add command. What does this do? This is where the fun begins. Adds this command to the packet. Message. Okay, that's fine. So this buffer, this packet buffer here, this is used for both reading and writing, interestingly. So for sending a message, we don't need the zero termination, but if we use the same buffer for reading, then we want it to be zero terminated. Yeah. I mean, what we could also do is... How about we simply do... I don't know, we need it to be larger. Yeah, we want it to always zero terminate, yeah. So I think this is what we have to do, yeah. And then, so we right now we assert that the length is smaller than this, but was that true? Let me revert what I just did here. Was that true? In buffer, right, we looked at, I already forgot what we looked at earlier. We saw that the in buffer, that it can be max 1024, right? Yeah, that's a max length. So this guy could be, yeah. So this could be 1024 actually. So this assert could be violated. So we need to cap it. But that means we lose data if it was longer. Yeah. Yeah, let's not put an assert here. We cap this guy. Max packet size. Min length. Okay, mem copy. And the rest we set to 0. Yeah. 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 So previously it just took the length and then it mem copied up to this. Yeah, let me suggest this. There are a few messages that expect null terminating. What we need to do is always null terminate incoming packet data to guarantee that no malicious sender can send non-zero terminated data. So I think we need to always null terminate incoming packet data to guarantee that no malicious sender can send non-zero terminated data and get away with it. And, well, let's say, and cause us some mayhem. To do this, I think, so perhaps this is good. Packet len equals min this, mem copy this, and then mem set it would not be the whole thing 0, but perhaps that is good to do, to not have random. Yeah, well, zero termination. The rest, the whole rest to 0, but perhaps, well, I mean, do we care? It creates a new instance here. What does it do on init? It null terminates the packet here. Where's this called? Reset. Okay, let's think about it. Do we really so it's and here. Yeah. Expect. Yeah. Not sure if it is worth it to memset the whole rest to 0. I think it is 0. Not sure if it's worth it. 0 anyway, because of the game memory allocator. Let me put that here for now. Let's see what he says about that. But yeah, I would say we zero terminate this guy, and we also cap here this packet len thingy. Yeah. Okay, so this one is is it bug fix? Say fix network, fix network. Say prevent buffer overflows. Buffer overflows in incoming packets for incoming. For incoming messages. NetPacket. Prevent buffer overflows for incoming messages in NetPacket. I checked message length, and theoretical, its max length, its max size is 1024 according to is general's packet. Is general's packet. There we go. Transport according to function. Check the. Oops. Max. There we go. Okay. Okay, what is this here? This change allows a sneak attack to remain selected when it transitions from its spawning object. A new transfer selection field can now be added to the create object die module to enable this behavior. Note, no other object uses the transfer previous health field, so this field could technically be used to control the reselection behavior initially, and thus be retail compatible. However, it would not make logical sense and would confound, I don't even know what that word means, confound the behavior. Probably like pollute the behavior. Transfer previous health. GLA sneak attack tunnel network starts. Object, create object die. Create sneak attack tunnel. Transfer previous health. Transfer selection. Feature or bug fix. Transfer selection. Transfer selection state before death to the new object created. Pass booger. If not new object, return. If data transfer selection, old object, new object, old object, selected drawer, old object selected, equals selected drawer, and get ID equals this ID, old object selected, create selected group, no sound. Oh boy. Okay. Is this 0 hour specific? No. Null, comma, offset off. Style. Yeah, is it a feature or a bug fix? So you put a sneak attack and then what? Oh, this guy is still counting down. So let me exit here, yeah. Let's get a sneak attack. Sneak attack. GLA. Do we have promotion? Yeah. So what happens if we place it? It's a bit too slow. Okay, let me retry that. So we select it and then Not selected. Let's do it again. Oh yeah, it deselects it. I see. Ooh. Oof. What is this waypoint? What is this? Huh? Oh, that's wild. I've never said. I think I've never set a waypoint from a sneak attack. It's the first time I see this. How's that possible? Huh. It happens when you set it behind this. Weird. Weird, yeah. Huh. That's weird. Okay, yeah, I see the bug. Is it a feature or? Oh. It's half bug fix, half feature. Given that this is undesired behavior of the sneak attack. Behavior with the sneak attack. Let's say we can label it bug fix. That this is mainly undesired behavior with a sneak attack. So that goes at, well, create object die module. Oh, let's put that comment in here. Ugh. Is that it? Is there anything else we need to check here? Data. Wood objects, selected drawable. Yeah, I think that's fair. Okay. Good. How about we take a look at what is currently approved? A bunch of things. This one here, I think, needs some work, right? Fix W3D. Fix W3D. Visits. Yeah. Let me reset these guys here. Okay. This one. Okay. Okay, so we can look if there's some other way to test this, to test that this does not error if the designer intentionally put it at 0, 0. Question is, why would it do that? So what does this initialize with? A drawable. A drawable initializes drawable. Drawable. What about the position? A drawable has a position. Has a position. Oh no. Where's the position? Huh? Oh boy. Yeah, but where's this position? I don't understand. Draw, get position. Cached pos. Aha. Aha. What is this? Cache pos. Thing. Huh. So a drawable is a thing, or drawable inherits from thing. Aha. 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 Okay. And that is called cached position. Position of thing. Aha. 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 Okay. Stick to terrain slope. Aha. Thing matrix stuff. Okay, so what does cached position initialize with? With 0. There we go. Okay, so it starts at 0. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think it's a reasonable default position, because if we put something and it shows up at 0, it's probably not the position it's meant to be. Like, we shouldn't cramp thing at 0, because it's a left lower edge of the map where units are not supposed to move, because, well, left and under it, left, west and south of it, there's nothing, right? So yeah, a designer shouldn't put an object there. So maybe set orientation. Get positioned. Get position. How about is above terrain? Is above terrain or water? How about we add a new function here? We call it bool is positioned. Const return cached pos equals 0.0f. It's not 0f. Or cache pos.x y is not 0.0f. Yeah, so if it is positioned, is positioned. Maybe we put that in Maybe we put this here. This position, there we go. And then I think that's it. Is position, boom, done. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Is positioned. And that. And then we call that. And then it's a little bit abstracted away in our assert. Yeah. So we go back to this guy, add to tree buffer. Add to tree buffer. And then we say here, assert it is positioned. This tree was not positioned. Yeah. Let's have we do that. Is that fair? Maybe we can put it at the very top here as well. Yeah. Okay. And we can also move this over here. Do we have errors there? No, just a lot of warnings. Okay, so yeah, I think this is good. It's positioned, yeah. We could also say that both have to be not 0. No, I think this is fine. Yeah. Maybe I'd call 0 here. Maybe we do maybe we do we do static const expr const initial initial thing pos x equals 0, 0f. We need a type as well. Real. Pos y. Okay, and then here we do x, y, and z. So z equals 0, 0f. And then here we do that, and here we do that. Okay, and then yeah, and then we take this guy and then do here, and then we do here y. How about that? Is that fair? Yeah. Cache pause only has XYZ, right? Hopefully. Yeah, XYZ, okay. Yeah, not that it suddenly has 4 fields. Okay. Yeah, I think this is pretty expressive. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me say refactor adds thing is positioned function. I cannot think of another way. Things are placed at 0, 0 by default, and we can I agree with EA's decision that this is a reasonable default position, because if something is misplaced, something is not placed, we want to see that in the world, and 0, 0 is a reasonable place for that, unlike I don't know, minus inf. Like, well, let's say minus 1000, minus 1000. which we would not be able to observe in the playable world. I refactored, changed the code a bit to make the intent of the position more explicit. Change the code a bit to make the intent of the invalid position more explicit and intuitive to read. For example, then let me do to do replicate in generals, at least part of it. Part of it. Okay, cool. Oh, it failed to compile. Oops. Oh, that's not good. What is it? Error is positioned. Oof. Okay. What are we missing here? It succeeded here. What's wrong? Did I forget something here? Huh. Is positioned. Undeclared identifier. Is positioned. Oh boy. Is positioned. Undeclared identifier. Why? I don't understand. What happened? Why is this not working? Is positioned. Oh, I added it to generals. Oh. Oh. Ah, classic. Classic. Ah. Ah. Fantastic. Yeah. Really fantastic. I don't know how that happens. It's positioned. Zero is positions. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay, did we do it correct now? Yeah, okay. Well, then now we have replicated 2 channels already. Okay, cool. Then let's push that again. I'm curious why this compiled locally. It shouldn't have compiled, right? That's weird. Maybe, we have debug disabled? We have asserts disabled. Right. Extract magic character literals into named constants. What is this? Magic character literals. I can't even pronounce that. Literals. Jesus. Okay, so I can already tick that off. Okay, and let's see what the magic literals are. Extracts magic character literals. TRPCFD. Okay, let's say that. Ah. Oh. Data. Oh, that's a start, yeah. Command type. Okay, did you pick the correct things then? So, command ID, okay, player ID, command type, relay, okay, cool. Um, well, it's a bit confusing. Mm-hmm. Well, that's a start, yeah. Okay, I certainly agree with this refactor. It's certainly desirable to have names for these magic characters. Yeah. Um, well, values really, right? Um, yeah, I guess it's fine then. Yeah. Net command type field, relay field, player ID field. Um, let me see this command ID, NetPacket. Okay. Um, so just use camel case. Well, that's not camel case, it's Pascal case. Because macro case is reserved for processor macros. Macros and it always has the potential for causing conflicts, causing name conflicts. Yeah, I think that is reasonable. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is a good idea. Okay, this one is still failing to compile. Oh boy. Did I push it? Yeah. Oh boy. Always failing his position. Why? I just fixed that. Thing is position const. Hmm. Hmm. Mm. Okay, why is it failing? I don't understand. Is positioned. Error is positioned. Why? Why is it an undeclared identifier? Hmm. I don't know. Um. Somehow, I don't understand. Okay, how about we enable this and debug. It is enabled. Enable crashing. There we go. On generates. Let me close that and that. Good. Let's see what it says. Is positioned. Yeah, curious why it still fails. Maybe it's private? Undeclared identifier. By the way, this one here, I think it needs some refactor network. Yeah, that's it. Oops. Okay, there's the error. Identifier not found. Why? Oh, I see. Because I'm stupid, that's why. There we go. Now it makes sense. Yeah, somehow I thought that we are in the drawbell here. But clearly we are not. Okay, well, there we go. Good. Fix lousy compile error. There we go. So compiles now, right? Let's push it. There we go. Now it's beautiful. Yeah. Good. Then good. So we attended this guy. We attended this. This one has no review. No review. No review. No review. Do I need to do anything in here? No. Decouple tree sway and topple. This one. It does have a review. Rendering 3. Rendering 3. Rendering 3. Okay. Let's see that. Rebase. Are these building on top of each other? Hold on. Or are these separate? No, they're separate. Okay. We can rebase that. Rebase and replicate in generals. There we go. Yeah. If Breeze changes, always process a full update, even if not visible, blah, blah. Okay. That things off screen won't pop when first viewed. Okay, so he says that it should remain off screen. Okay, let me. It was here. Right. Okay, let's put that together again. Okay. Off screen is a word. Okay. Well, so be it. Okay, that's his only comment. Okay, fair enough. Fix words. Yeah. So basically it should be reverted now. Right. By the way, why is this not cons? Yeah, doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah. Let me say here, fixed. Okay. Fix that. Okay, what else? This one is approved, but it needs to be replicated to generals. Let's do that next time. Yeah. This one is approved. This one is also approved. Yeah. Let me look at my reviews if there's anything else I need to attend here. This one is good. Disable. This one is no review. No review. This one is approved. Fix pairs of jets, not always waiting for each other. This one is also approved. Just 1 hour ago. I haven't tested. Fix unexpected propaganda influence. Double initialization of camera zoom and angles. Right, this one needs some work. Okay, I think I worked on most of the things. Then I think next session we can work on this guy and merge this. Yeah. Good. Yeah, there's plenty. There's plenty. Good. Then I will end it here. Has been 1 hour 20. So altogether we did 3 hours 40. Oh, not too bad. All right. I wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.